Hello and welcome to our first Gullah chat of 2025.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, who better to be doing this with me than the president and CEO of the original Gullah Festival? Say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing?
We are getting ready for you. I know some of you are thinking, wait a minute, I've been to the website. They got that same video up they have for 2020.
Right,
Well,
right.
here we are, ready to do this video for you to give you some details about the festival that's coming up.
Yes.
May is here.
It's here.
Believe
It's
that?
here
It's here. So we're just
already.
gonna jump right in and give you some details so you can, play it
Yeah,
back as often as you need to. Share the video for others who may
right.
to attend.
And replay it again
And again,
and share it. You said
yes,
share, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, we're turning 40 this year. We are turning
Woo.
40. This is the 40th year of the original Gullah Festival, and we are just so blessed to be able to continue to bring you this festival. And you've been loyal and you keep coming, and so we want to keep giving you something to come for. So
Yeah.
let's get started. Okay, so the dates for the festival are,
May 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
well, just to clarify, the actual dates of the festival
The
itself,
festival
Memorial
itself.
Memorial Day weekend. So
Yeah.
that focus is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. We will
Yes.
get into what happens on the 22nd a little bit later. Okay, so
Okay.
just to clarify, so we don't confuse anybody.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
and where is the festival taking place?
At the Henry C. Chambers Buford Waterfront Park.
Yes, and it's beautiful. And if you see my background, that is the background I have
That
chosen.
is the background. It is.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. And I've gotten a lot of questions about the cost for the festival. So I have been telling people that park entry is,
Free. Yes, but um, even the shuttles to the park are free. So really, entrance into the park is free. To get to the park is free as well.
well, since you just mentioned it, can you just say a little bit more about the shuttles that weekend and then we can get that out of the way?
Okay, all right. So um, the shuttles will be on a schedule where they're running like maybe every 30 minutes from the park to the various different parking lots, where the parking lots are free for parking. And um, yeah, there'll be probably four different parking lots that you'll be able to choose from for parking.
Okay, and well, since you mentioned parking, the there is no parking on the lot, but there is on the main lot at the park.
Right,
But there
right.
is
So,
free parking and parking in the other lots that are designated. And just keep checking the website because when that information is given to us, like the
mhm,
specific lots that you'll be able to park in, it'll be posted on the website. And then you can plan accordingly.
yes, please.
Okay. Now let's get into the vendor market. Sometimes when people are traveling, they're trying to figure out how much money to bring or what will I need.
Right.
Well, the vendor market is open to the public. So just like the park entry is free where all the entertainment will be, the vendor
Mhm.
market is open to the public as well. So
Yes.
there will be plenty of food vendors.
Oh,
And
good food.
listen,
Good food.
the
Yeah.
food that's coming in here this year,
Oh my goodness. Woo.
it's a great variety. And so just come hungry.
Yeah.
So they'll be
Yeah.
out there Friday starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, Friday,
Hmm.
Saturday, and Sunday. And
Yes.
so you will want to bring money for them.
Right. And not
And
only food, but also crafts and arts and just clothing, you know, and all of it is just real nice and colorful and pretty. So, yeah, just be prepared to spend some money.
Yes, that's where the bulk of my money goes.
Right.
Okay, let's see. If you are interested in being a craft vendor, there is still room for craft vendors.
Okay.
Okay, so you can keep that in mind. And if you know anyone or if you're interested in being a craft vendor, you can just email
Yeah.
vendor@originalgullafestival.org and I will get back to you. Okay. And also speaking of vendors, we want when you come to town, support the local vendors there, like the local shops, in the city of Beaufort. We want to, kind of push that as well. Roy, would you like to
Right.
say something about that?
Oh yeah, there's some nice shops there. So the background behind you is the river, right? And to the left of your background is like the waterfront park. But when you go further in, you have nice restaurants and nice shops on the in the downtown area. So it's just beautiful all the way around, you know. And so not only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but Monday is going to be nice as well. They're going to have a parade, okay, first thing in the morning, right? And uh, that'll give you enough time to spend time to walk the streets of downtown and visit some stores. And so it's very nice,
Yeah, and just kind
beautiful.
of enjoy the city while you're there.
Exactly.
All right, now let's get into some of the things that will be some of the festival events that will be taking place that weekend. So we can start with Lest We Forget. Now, Lest We Forget is off-site, but it's only about a block away. It takes place at Tabernacle Baptist Church. Roy, would you
Yes.
like to talk a little about that? It's also free.
And it's also free, and it will highlight the um, the history of the local town of Beaufort. So, you are when you come into the city of Beaufort, I know you're going to have your interests, and you're kind of curious about well the history of the city of Beaufort itself. And lest we forget, focuses on that. Okay, and there's also there'll be a um, memory tent or a memory section where it's highlighting the vendor volunteers who were a part of this beautiful organization as well. So please make sure you come in and like uh, Cuz said, it is free to the public. So
Yes.
definitely, please make sure you come out.
And so basically what Lest We Forget, it's like a walk-through museum. So
Yeah.
you'll walk through and you get to look at the different displays and artifacts, but it will give you a lot of the history of the city.
Yes.
And you mentioned the volunteers, the memorial tent.
Memorial.
Yes, but the idea of the volunteers that have passed on. Just
Hmm.
while we're on the idea of volunteers, we are all volunteers. And I just
Yeah.
wanted to make
Or
sure
diffuse
that
it.
I know.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure that everyone knows that we are all volunteers. So sometimes, if it takes us a little bit of time to get back to you, just please, again, show us a little bit of grace because we are still working, every day, like many of you. And so sometimes we can't get back to you until we finish our workday. And everybody's workday is a little different. Some people have families, children, grandkids, just other responsibilities.
Preach. Preach.
And
Yeah.
so we really are doing all that we can to get this festival in order for you. But sometimes, like I said, just show us a little bit of grace. It may take us a little bit longer to respond to an email or return a phone call, but we are
Hmm.
trying. We are
Hmm.
trying, and we really want this to be special for you. Okay, so lest we forget. Okay, the tours. Uh, Go ahead.
Right. So there are, this is where, you get on a bus, and I believe the rate is $40, $45. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Yeah,
On the website.
it's on the website,
Yes.
and it's an hour and a half long tour, and it's scheduled for every hour on the hour, right? So um, they'll make stops along the way, but it's within the city of Beaufort itself. Okay, so you'll be able to get to actually see some of the historical spots within the city of Beaufort.
Yes, and people who have inquired, about the tours are asking about the times. So basically, what will happen is when you register for the tour, someone will contact you and you will set the time of your tour. So you won't be able to go online and see that the tour is at 5 o'clock. It doesn't work like that. So you will register for a tour, and the person who's doing the tour, like the chairperson of the tour committee, will contact you and you will set up a tour because you will need to look at the schedule and see what's going on that day and determine what time you want to have your tour. So that's why
Mm,
it's kind of personalized. So it's not like the other events where, the white party starts at 9 and, the play starts at 3. It's not like that. The tours are personalized. So you will have a conversation with someone and set up the time of your tour. Okay, so just wanted to clear that up.
hmm
So we can go into the workshops. Well, let's go to the Gullah Village. The Gullah Village is a part of the festival. It's just located on the inside of the park.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. Roy.
right. The Gullah Village is holding a lot of the nonprofits, the local community organizations. We are partnering with uh, the community here, and we are sharing the platform for a lot of the organizations to come out where they can pass out information, what their interests are, and it's a time for everybody to come out and just to see exactly what organizations or what we do in the city of Beaufort. You mentioned the workshops, and so the workshops will also be in the Gullah Village, and the different workshops. I know there's one that's going to be crochet, doll making,
Yep, crocheting, West African doll making. There's quilting, sweetgrass
quilting,
basket weaving, and shakere.
chicorée.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The instrument. Now, the doll making will actually be something we call the Kitty Village. So, but that's also inside the Gullah Village, but it's a designated area called the Kitty Village. But
Okay.
oh yeah,
Right.
all of the workshops are in there. And if you would like to attend a workshop, the tickets for those are on the tickets tab of the website.
hmm
Yes. And then
$40.
descriptions of the website, I mean, I'm sorry, descriptions of the workshops are on the website as well.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, cuz, can I say one thing here?
Mm,
Where,
sure, go ahead.
please, please.
Go ahead.
So all of these things that we're charging, we are encouraging everyone to pay digitally or electronically. So, and most of that will be either through credit card, we will have Square, right? Or Zelle. No Cash App, please.
Well, we don't have Cash App.
Right.
So don't
But
even
yeah,
make that mistake because
don't come to the park.
a few people for some reason have tried to pay us through Cash App and we don't have Cash App. So please don't do that.
Yeah,
Okay. Because I don't know who, I mean, you would just be waiting because, with Cash App, if we don't accept it, you know how it goes. If you don't accept the Cash App payment after a while, is, it just doesn't go through. There's nothing
right.
happens. So please don't do that. All right. So
Please.
now let's get into the Friday night all white attire party. People look
Hey.
forward to that every year, and it's just
Oh man.
so beautiful out on the waterfront.
Yeah. Yep. And everybody's wearing their white outfits, got the white hats on, and they're eating good too. The food is good,
Yeah,
good
the young
music.
people these days that say got their white fits on, their
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah.
Anyway, But
And so
yeah, please.
the dance will be like right over your left shoulder. Yep. And so you'll be able to have a view of the water that's over your right shoulder. So it's a very nice atmospheric type of Friday night dance.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And you'll have music. So it's not like just dancing and, you know, music. That's it. You're gonna have food too. You'll have a nice Caribbean meal that day, that evening.
Yes. Yes, that evening, which starts at 9 o'clock.
Yes, 9 o'clock. It goes from 9 to 1, I believe. 9 to 12. I don't know. Check the website.
I believe it's 12.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So check the website for all the details that we may
Yeah.
miss here. Okay. Let's see. And that's Friday night. So you really want to plan accordingly because tickets for the white party tend to sell out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you want to try to get your tickets as far in advance as possible. I know people have to, are planning other things, like you're trying to get your people together. What do you want to do Friday, Saturday? But
Hmm.
when it comes to that white party, really try to go online and get those tickets because they are selling fast already. Okay. Food decoration. Oh, the decoration day play.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that's taking place on Saturday, 3 o'clock. Tell them where, please.
At the school of the University of South Carolina.
Mhm.
We will have a shuttle available to go from the park to the school. And then once the play is over, you will have a shuttle going from the school back to the park. Okay. I believe the tickets are
On the
$50.
website, yeah, but just check the website.
Check the
I'm
website.
not saying any prices are here because I
Right.
could be
Okay.
wrong. Just check the
Okay.
website.
Check the website.
You keep throwing prices out there.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're
Check
right.
the website.
You're right. You're right. But we just advise people just to get there not early, but enough to get a good seat, you know. And I guess we'll talk there. There is another Decoration Day play on Thursday. Do you want to talk about that now?
No.
Okay, I got you.
As
I
far
said,
as the play.
I got you.
The play, that's the Aunt Pearlie Sue and the Gullah Folk. So that's
Yes.
doing the play. Okay. So
Mhm.
you'll be thoroughly entertained. Lodging. I get a lot of questions about lodging and hotels, you know. So if you go to the tickets tab, no, not the tickets tab. If you go to the website, there is an area hotels tab. But even on that website, there is a link to lodging in the area that will include bed and breakfasts, other hotels, Airbnb information. So that one stop, I guess you could say one stop shopping, but if you go to the area hotels tab, you can find out all you need to know about lodging in the area. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, the ones that we have the code for,
They're on there with the
they're
link.
on there.
Hmm.
Spark by Hilton and Holiday Inn and Suites.
Well, I know Spark is there. Spark by Hilton is there. I have to check about Holiday Inn and Suites. As a matter of fact, if it's not there now, it will be after we do this video, and I'll add it.
Okay, well, there's the button.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, so it pops up.
Okay,
Now,
perfect.
we also, I believe
Okay.
True by Hilton
Okay.
is one as well.
All
Yeah.
right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So we did parking, local street, social media. All right. So please, if you would, follow us on our social media platforms. We have Facebook, Instagram, X, which I'll say we don't use it a lot, but we do have the platform. And we have a YouTube channel. So if you could go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, like this video, hopefully you'll be watching this video on our YouTube channel. If not, it'll also be on our website. But yeah, we want to get our subscribers up. So
Yes.
You can watch the
Yes.
other videos that we've done in the past. We've done videos about the language of Gullah. Pearly Sue has done a video about the kinfolk, the play, the decoration play. We've
Hmm.
talked about the tours. There is a video there about Lest We Forget. So these are things you can actually click on and learn a little bit about. Even we have a video about the Gullah Festival and how it got started. So, and we have some about the history of Gullah, what it all means, where the locations, of the people, what is the Gullah culture all about? And
Right.
so all those videos are on the website. And so what we're going to be doing leading up to the festival is just creating more videos about the workshops and everything that we have going on this year. So please
Hmm.
make sure you check them out. Instagram, check, just keep checking because we're going to be posting regularly up until the festival, and we don't want you to miss anything. So, like I said, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I would say X, but I haven't really been posting on X, sorry, but telling on myself. But
Right.
please make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. Would you like to say anything about any of those, Roy?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just when you open them up and, you know, you may not find anything interesting the first time, but, if you keep going back, and keep clicking on all of the available options, then I'm pretty sure something is going to, spark your interests, And we ask that you please share all of these videos. Please share, 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 share.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now we can talk about Thursday, the
Well, let me
22nd.
let me say one more thing, and I think you probably the entertainment. So,
I was thinking about that, but I had already messed up and said, let's talk about Thursday. But yeah, so for we have some concerts for you. So yes, it's
yeah,
fine. Let's go back. We have some
yeah,
concerts. Go ahead, Roy.
we have some concerts for you on Saturday night. It's going to be Terrence Young. He's hot. He's bad. He's talented. Okay, so please make sure you come out Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we got some more talent for you. Okay, and they are just as bad. They are just as hot, and they are cool. They are very, very. Uh, I can't help me think of a word
The
here.
Promised Land, that's the name.
The Promised Land Band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Promised Land. Yeah, and
So
the Terrence
please,
Young Project. Yeah,
yeah.
he's ready. He's ready for us. I would say he's getting ready for us. No, he's ready for us. So
Yes.
and
Yeah.
so Roy, how much are the concerts?
Free.
They're free.
They are free. Yes.
Yes.
You know, but what I also wanted to say is that, you know, we do this um 3-day event where we find local talent, right? Local Gullah Geechee talent, and we provide a platform for them to share their talents, okay, to share their skills, whether it's interpretive dancing, whether it's storytelling, or just beating on the drums. It's very gifted and talented people, and the crew that selects them is very tedious on their selection process. So we appreciate. Let me say this: I appreciate everyone who's working on this event to make it possible. Right? So it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Uh,
just for the record, Friday is our schools push, like our young we have a lot of the entertainers from the local schools.
yes.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see
It's
them.
like Family Day. I mean, every day is Family Day, right? Because we don't do any smoking, we don't do any allow any drinking, and everybody who comes on that stage, they know there's no foul language, no gyrating or anything like that. So you'll definitely love this the weekend. Please come out.
Yeah,
So
please.
yeah, but we could talk we could talk about
Yeah,
Thursday.
we've covered just about everything else, so we're ready for Elimu. Go ahead.
Right. So, with Elimu, we wanted to um, concentrate and focus on the educators, where they come down, and journalists, where they participate in this tour. It's, it's an all-day tour, and um, they're focusing on the Revolutionary era time period, and they're just going to hit some key spots within the city of Beaufort that also covers the Revolutionary period. Okay, um, there's going to be uh, um, two meals, a breakfast and a lunch, and then there's a play. The decoration play is at the end, but during the lunch, there's going to be some storytelling. And there's also going to be a revolutionary village as well. So you'll spend like maybe 10, 15 minutes with different workshops, different instructors, and you'll learn a little bit about that time period from each instructor, right? And so it's going to be a great day for that one. And that's all that really what's going on that day is the excursion, which includes the decoration day play.
Yes, and those details are on the website. If you go to the homepage, they're there. And also,
Okay.
um, gosh, I can't remember the name of what we were nominated for. Oh my gosh. And I don't want to be rude and go on my cell phone, but it's on our homepage. We were nominated for best festival or something of SC.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
horrible. Oh my gosh. But if you check on our homepage, I have the picture, and if you just click on it, it will take you to where you can vote for us. I was thinking
Okay.
about best of South Carolina, or I think it's something like that. Forgive me. But yes,
Yeah.
because I
The best
wasn't coming
we're
on here to promote that. I was coming on here to talk about the festival, so I didn't have that
right.
ready.
The best of South Carolina nominee.
Yes. And so we've been nominated. So it would be great if you could go on and vote for us. So that would be
Please,
awesome. So
please.
I think we've covered everything. The only other thing that we did not share was the fact that we are a 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization. And so we are very appreciative of any donations that we get. We had a campaign that was like High Five Fridays, and we just wanted everyone to, if they could, just, pledge $5 every Friday or one Friday, at least pick one Friday of the month. And so
Yeah.
we said we would continue to do it until the festival. So for the month of May, just pick a Friday in May. We're not asking for every Friday in May. Just pick one Friday in May and just
Yeah.
go on, and if you find it in your heart to just donate $5. Everything that's donated goes right back into the festival. So if you ever want to know where your money goes, when you come to the festival and you see that entertainment and you see those lights on, you see the electricity,
Right. Yeah.
here, it's pumping through the music and everything that you see happening, the down to the stage managers, the sound, like the maintenance people, everything that
Everything.
you see.
Everything.
If there's a fee attached, that's where your money goes. So we're always so grateful for any donations that we get. So please just share, the information that we're giving you tonight. Share it with someone who maybe they've never been to the festival, and maybe this video might make them want to try it out. Just come see us Memorial Day weekend. That's May 23rd through the 25th. And if you are thinking or that you might want to experience the Ilimu excursion, the contact information is there on the website. So you would contact Fazanta Byers, and she can tell you what it is that you need to know. but I do know that space is limited. So that's just
Oh,
one of
now.
the things. Yeah, you might want to check that out because some people come into town early, you know?
Yeah,
If you come into town early and you want to experience that on a Thursday, you're an educator, journalist, or you just in town early and you just want to
right.
check it out and see what it's
Be
about. It's our first year
interested.
doing it. And so this would be a good year to just see what it is all about.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
I feel like this is a meeting. I'm about to pray us out, but we don't have that. We do it. If you have any closing words, Roy, and then I'll just let you end it.
Well, because I appreciate you for everything that you do. Because you do a lot, right? And it is just uh, it's it means a lot, right? So thank you for everything, and thank you for the team. We have an awesome team, and they all are working very hard to make this thing happen. And what's amazing is even after all that hard work, when you come out there, we're smiling and laughing with you. It's weird. It's just crazy because a lot of times you think how hard we're working. We don't want to be bothered, but that's not true. We give you the same amount of love that we give to our coworkers, our team. So uh, I really do appreciate my team and everybody who's worked on this. And I hope all of you who are watching this video plan to come out and enjoy yourself.
Yes, we definitely look forward to seeing you. So for those of you who will be traveling, well, everyone will be traveling, even if it's just 3 blocks. Just I pray for your safe journeys. Those of you
Right.
who are flying in, I pray for safe travels. And I pray that the Lord will allow us to see you in May at the festival.
At the festival.
All right. So until we come back to our next Gullah chat, think about all of that.
Oh,
All
that
right.
rhyme.
I try.
Yeah, okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye. All right. So, do I pray?
Well, no, hold on.